Hey everyone, so today I'm going to be talking about crime brands, more specifically early game crime brands and which ones you should immediately equip to your characters based on their class. So firstly, let's start with the best early game Endura Crimebrand. So the best is going to be the in-host's name set in slots 1 and 3 and then the hope set in slot 2. So the in-host's name will give you an 8% damage reduction for each enemy blocked. So this is really good, as the Enduras are your defenders whose main job is to block the enemy. Most of these characters can block 2 enemies, which means you can get a total of 60% damage reduction, which is crazy, and this helps so much with their already high survivability. The Hope set will provide you with an additional 5 energy, helping your Endura get to the ultimate that much faster. Now, one exception to this is Demolia. Due to the amount of healing in her kit, it's more recommended to use the Final Prologue set, which will increase your healing by 25% than the sets mentioned above. But now that's it for the Endura class. Let's move on to the Fury class. So the Fury class has a bit of variation, but for the majority, the East Side Dream set will be your best bet. The East Side Dream set is a 3-set crime brand that will grant your character 15% increase in normal attack damage. This is a really good set that is only a blue set, but is really good on many characters as the damage increase it provides is nuts. I would say this set is one of the most versatile sets as it can be slapped on any attacking character and you will see okay success with it. Now for Fury, the exceptions would be characters like Wendy, Pakasi and Che, who because they like to focus on their abilities, their ultimates, running a Tuning 0 in slot 1 and Providence in slot 2 and 3 would be a much better option. This combination will give you a decent amount of attack but will also provide a nice energy increase by 3 each time you use Chief's skill, which is very good on these characters as again, they really like to use their ultimates. Moving on, we have the Umbra characters. So Umbra characters are characters that like to use their ultimate skills, and so because of that, best set to run is a Tuning 0 in slot 1 and a Providence set in slot 2 and 3. Like for the reasons mentioned before, this set provides both more energy to use but also more attack. Out of the Umbra characters, the only exception to this rule would be Bai Yi, who due to her kit and how it focuses on critical hits and critical rate, running a 3-piece Shackles of Life set will be your best in slot, as this set will grant you a 50% increase in crit damage, which paired with her high crit rate and capability to crit, this set will shred any enemy. Next, we have the Reticle class, which are essentially archers. So for these guys and girls, the best set will of course be the East Side Dream set that increases the normal attack damage of these characters by 15%. As the main way Reticle characters deal damage is through their normal attacks. The exceptions to this rule would firstly be EMP and Flora, who due to the high crit rate and kit perform much better with the Shackles of Life set that grants a 50% increase in crit damage, and secondly Summer, who due to her reliance on getting out her drones as fast as possible, running a Tuning 0 and Providence combination is much better in the long run. Now we reach Arcane. So for these guys, running the Syndicate Glory 3-piece set will provide a 15% increase in magic damage, however it will also increase the damage received by the character who equips the set by 25%. So while this is a big debuff, your Arcane people are going to be the people in your back line. So ideally they should not be getting hit anyway, so this debuff won't be that big of a deal and the magic damage increase is by far worth it. Although if you are finding yourself dying too quickly with the set, swapping out for Tuning 0 and Providence set can also be okay. The exception to this would be Louvier Ray, who because of her ability to deal guaranteed critical hits, running a Shackles of Life that provides a 50% increase in crit damage is much better. But now finally we reach the Catalyst class, who acts as the healers in this game. The best set for these guys would be the Final Prologue set, which increases the healing done by these guys by 25%. This is really good on most of them, as most of them have the ability to heal their allies. However, for the ones that don't heal, like Lisa, Chameleon and Fox, running a 2-piece Justice set that increases all sinners attack by 5% after using an ultimate skill will be your next best set. with any Crimebrand in the 3rd slot. So overall, those are the best early game Crimebrands that you should be running in order to deal the most amount of damage possible until you hit the late game and get access to the best of the best Crimebrands. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this little guide. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment down below. I'll reply to all of them. But now, as always, I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.